The Medicines and Healthcare Products Regulatory Agency, or MHRA, recently approved the use of the Moderna SARS-CoV-2 vaccine in the UK. With the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine already on the market using the same technology, what are the key differences between these two vaccines? Well, to recap, both these vaccines use the new mRNA or messenger RNA technology, which introduces the genetic information for the SARS-CoV-2 virus required to produce the spike protein into our own cells, allowing them to produce and express the spike antigen and therefore generate an immune response. This mRNA is smuggled into our cells using tiny fat droplets called lipid nanobodies. And I've discussed the mechanism for the body generating an immune response in more depth in a previous video, which I'll link to in the description below. More approved vaccines means a greater ability to immunize the population. But what are the main differences between these two vaccines? Well, they both provide incredible efficacy, with the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine offering about 95% protection after 2 doses and approximately 52% 12 days after the first dose. The Moderna vaccine is showing around about 94.5% protection, so almost identical effectiveness. To put this into context, the annual flu vaccine is normally somewhere between 40 and 60% effective, so these are staggering numbers. One slight drawback of the Pfizer vaccine is that it needs to be cold stored at minus 70 degrees centigrade prior to use. In contrast, the Moderna vaccine is stable at minus 20 degrees centigrade, which is the temperature of most household freezers, and for up to 6 months can be stored at this temperature. It's also stable for around about a month in a fridge, so this does reduce some of the transportation issues associated with the Pfizer vaccine. The Moderna vaccine is, however, more expensive per dose, with a price point of about £28 per dose compared to £15 per dose for the Pfizer vaccine. Pfizer also said their vaccine will not be for profit, so will be available to everybody, whereas Moderna is a commercial company looking to make money from their new vaccine. The Moderna vaccine also uses more mRNA per dose, with 100 micrograms per dose versus 30 micrograms for the Pfizer vaccine. So in theory, the Pfizer vaccine could be produced more quickly, and this may explain the lower price point, although the transportation issues associated with the Pfizer vaccine may mean that the cost equals out overall. The UK has managed to secure 40 million doses of the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine and 5 million doses of the Moderna vaccine to date. The main market for the Moderna vaccine at the moment is the US because they received a significant amount of funding to help in the development of their vaccine. As always, if you have any questions about this video, please leave them in the comments section below. And if you found this video useful, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel for more updates. Thank you for listening.